The concept of time, speed, and distance. Look at this question. The answer is no, the average speed was not 50 miles per hour. It would be a bit less than that. Exactly how much we will see in a bit. Basics. Speed is distance divided by time. Average speed is total distance divided by total time. Let us now take the question from the first slide. Let the one-way distance be d. Therefore, the total distance covered would be 2d. Time taken while going to his office, d by 40. Time taken while returning, d by 60. Therefore, total time for the trip is the sum of the two. We know that the average speed is total distance divided by total time. Therefore, the average speed turns out to be this much. On simplifying, we get 48 miles per hour. Please notice the average speed is not the average of the two speeds here. The average speed is a bit less than the average of the two speeds. Average speed is not the arithmetic mean of the speeds, rather it is the harmonic mean. This question has two parts. Please pause the video and solve this. The sides of the rectangle are in ratio 1:3. Let's call these D and 3D. Therefore, total distance covered is 8D, 2D across two sides and 6D across the other two sides. The total time taken would be along the shorter sides at the speed of 20 and along the longer sides at the speed of 40. So we can very comfortably solve the second question first. The ratio we are looking for is 2D by 20 ratio 6D by 40. This turns out to be 2:3. And the first question requires overall average speed, which would be total distance divided by total time. Therefore, 8d divided by this total time here. We can simplify, all the d's would get cancelled. On simplifying, this turns out to be 32 kilometers per hour. Please pause the video and solve this. Assume that the destination is d miles away. So at 24 miles per hour, he would take this much time. At 30 miles per hour, he would take this much time. It's given that the difference is 1 hour because at a higher speed, he takes 1 hour less. On solving it for d, we get d as 120 miles. That's the correct answer. The concept of relative speed. Look at this question. See if this is a track and two individuals are moving in opposite directions. They would meet every time they together complete a round. Therefore, if one person completed 20 rounds, the other completed 30 rounds, together they completed 50 rounds, so they must have met 50 times. On the other hand, if they were moving in the same direction, the number of times they meet would be the difference of the number of rounds taken by them. In such a case, the answer would be 30 rounds minus 20 rounds. The answer would be 10 rounds. Basics. The concept of the relative speed comes into play when two bodies are in motion. Relative speed is the speed of the bodies relative to each other. For two bodies A and B moving with speeds SA and SB respectively, when the bodies are moving in opposite direction, relative speed is the sum of their respective speeds. And when they are moving in the same direction, relative speed is the difference of their respective speeds. Here is a visual representation. The case when the two bodies are moving in opposite direction and the case when the two bodies are moving in the same direction. A set of explanatory questions. Please pause the video and solve these. This train is 100 meters long, moving at 20 meters per second in east to west direction. Now the first question here. Another train is 200 meters long. It is moving at 10 meters per second, running from west to east direction, and the distance between these two trains is 600 meters. I'm sorry, my diagram is not drawn to the scale at all. So how long will this train take to cross the other train? See, the term is cross, so the total distance to be covered is 600 plus 200 plus 100, therefore 900, and the relative speed is the sum of the two speeds because the two trains are traveling in opposite directions. So the first answer is 30 seconds. Now, in the second question, everything is the same, just that the second train is also moving in the east to west direction, and therefore the distance that needs to be traveled is still the same, but the relative speed now would be the difference of the two speeds. The answer here is 90 seconds. Now, in the third case here, the difference is that the second train is stationary. So the distance to be traveled is still 900, but the speed is simply the speed of the first train. Therefore, the answer here is 45 seconds. And in the last case, the second body is a pole that is 1,000 meters away. So the total distance to be covered now is 1,000 plus 100, therefore 1,100 meters, and the speed is 20 meters per second. The answer is 55 seconds. Moving upstream and downstream, for a body A with speed SA in a stream with speed SS, when the body moves upstream, here is a pictorial representation. You can see the body is moving opposite to the stream. In such a case, the effective speed of the body is the difference between the speed of the body and the speed of the stream. Whereas when the body moves downstream, that is, in the direction of the stream, the effective speed of the body is the sum of the two speeds. Here is an explanatory example with two parts. Please pause the video and solve this. The speeds are 20 miles per hour and 10 miles per hour. The body moves 50 miles down the stream. For this part, the time taken would be 50 divided by the sum of the two speeds, and while coming back, the distance to be covered is again 50 miles, and the effective speed would be the difference of the two speeds because the boatman would need to row up the stream. The total time would be the sum of these two fractions. This would take 6 hours and 40 minutes. Second question, 2 hours down the stream. So for these 2 hours, the speed would be the sum of the speeds, and then for 2 hours up the stream. So for these 2 hours, the speed would be the difference between the two speeds, which means that the boatman would row 60 miles down the stream and come back 20 miles up the stream. Therefore, he would be a good 40 miles away from the starting point. The answers are 6 hours 40 minutes and 40 miles respectively.